So when you underbrush the bush and let all that biomass decompose and feed this even more, then your fruit trees are going right into there, into the ground where all this bushy stuff is.
Yes.
You even got nice native flowers. This is some type of ginger.
This one here?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so very nice. It almost looks like shampoo ginger. It's not, but have you heard about shampoo ginger?
I haven't. Only the right the
Shampoo ginger, it could be from the same family.
Does it smell like?
So this, you see, when you squeeze it, this you can use to wash. Feel the sticky, it's like soap. Feel it, how it feels, right?
It's thick, hey?
You can wash your hair, you can wash your body. This is not the common shampoo ginger, but it's a type of one. Yeah. This is a little funky,
just-
but you know,
Doesn't smell that
better
bad.
than nothing. It's
Yeah.
natural.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
See that mar flower there?
Yes. What's that?
I don't know, it's wild. I don't
Oh,
know.
that purplish.
Oh yeah. So that looks like a.
Wild flowers.
That looks almost like the Mexican petunia. They're nice. Yeah, a lot of people have these planted in their landscaping. You could even just dig that up and put it near your
Put it
house
where we
if you
want
like
it.
it. Yeah, yeah.
If we get the two of them and mix it with the yellow one that we took.
Oh yes, yes.
Yes.
They get big?
Yeah, this is the size right there.
Oh, that right there. Okay.
Just like that.
That's the
They
same
might
with the
get
other.
too long and then you just cut them. They stay bushy and short.
You
Yeah.
prune them a little.
Yes. So many, all of these are from the nuts of the puhun.
I thought they were coconuts.
You haven't tried it?
Yes, Byron. Gave, yeah.
You don't know to try?
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Tastes like coconut meat.
They do the oil out of
Oh
that.
yeah. Is that a trail you guys made or?
Well, that's
it's a game
that's the neighbor's property.
Oh.
But I didn't make that one.
Cats.
It looks good.
Big cats. will go.
That's what
Oh,
the guys.
jaguars.
This is definitely jaguar territory. That's for sure.
Definitely jaguar territory. Wow.
See the mushroom?
Oh, are they edible?
Not these, no. So these are, see how it's moist conditions, right? It's been raining off and on. So all of this is coming from that same mycelial network that
Wow.
I'm showing you. You see, this is a root, right? But look at this white thing here. See this?
Yeah.
That's the mycelium. So that's the fungus, right? And this is the fruiting body of that fungus. So this is like the fruit of the mycelium.
So that's good to see mushrooms like that.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Because when these sporulate, like billions of spores from under here fall out, it's like the seeds of the mushroom.
I see.
And then it colonizes more. It keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. So if humans just disappeared, these things would just keep going and going. And the earth would still be covered with fruit, right?
Without us. Looks like it might be going that way. Hopefully not. I know, right? So, your property,
Yes.
have you guys made a lot of, were there fruit trees on it on there? Or is it,
There was some Jamaican lime, which we believe was mostly propagated by birds, because they're in weird places and so many in that area. I think some are like right beside each other.
Yeah.
So I think the birds, because they do eat them and they fly around and drop the seed. So we kept the ones that are in good places, but we've put in avocado, soursop. I'm kind of a rare fruit collector, so it would take too long for me to list them. But I would say close to 200 varieties of fruits we have, all different. And the more rare or old it is, that's what I want to preserve. So I plant things that most people would say, oh, that's disgusting. But I have a little bit of everything. I have the nice, juicy, modern stuff, and I have the older
It
stuff.
would be a good idea to visit his place. To
can
get an
definitely
idea
come
more
out
or
there,
less
yeah.
of what we're talking.
Yeah.
were you in Cayo?
Yeah, just
Oh, you said San Antonio.
yeah,
San Antonio.
just
After Cristo Rey?
between Cristo Rey and San Antonio.
On
Yeah.
the left hand side,
Yeah.
they got one orange orchard there. A little, not much.
They have
orange.
some farms in the area, but we're way back off the main road, like a mile
Like
into
the
the
river?
jungle. We have a creek at our border, but we have a lot of elevation. We have
No, they're high.
550 feet at the top and 300 feet at the bottom. So it's
Wow.
over 200 feet. It's actually a steep hill, a more gentle hill like this, and then a valley, and then it goes down, and then there's a creek.
Wow.
So it's
Ours-
nice,
Ours
but
maintains moist.
it's hard work because it's always the hill, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I don't
fit, you
use
get
I
fit.
don't use machinery. So last year I had some pretty big soursop trees that were in 3-gallon pots, and I carried those with my brother all the way down to the bottom, and they must have been like at least 60, 70 pounds each, and it's not a big deal to
Wow.
just walk straight, but when you have to go
Dip
all
down.
the way down,
Because of the weight.
yeah.
And then the posture of where you coming from. Yeah.
These are all like native flowers, right? This is the heliconia.
So that's what I like to plant outside of the house.
You told me.
You got them all over here. See that one? That's birds of paradise.
With the
Oh,
green.
That one right there.
Different.
Okay.
Canada and U.S. they plant like that, $200.
Birds of paradise.
That one right there.
Wow.
You see how it looks like a bird?
This one with the oranges?
Each thing, yeah.
Wow. $200. What?
That size, yeah. In a nice pot in a flower shop, Canada or U.S., 200
Man.
bucks.
That's incredible.
So you got lots of them around.
Based on what you've seen so far, do you think a garden would be okay back here?
A garden.
Yeah, because I'm going to do one for me
Yeah.
right up here by the house, of course.
Yeah.
And then like I wanted to do a larger one, maybe about a half acre to an acre.
Well, you see here, these are all softwood trumpet trees, right? So anything like from, you see that cajon there, that big one there?
Yeah.
Anything from there through all of this, all the way to here, to this one, you could open this up completely if you wanted to do a garden.
Within that
Right.
20 feet.
Just
After the
even
20
buy
feet.
equipment if you want to do it quickly.
Oh,
But yeah, because this is just bushy stuff, nothing really that valuable here.
so over here would be good.
Here is a good spot, yeah, it's not far.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Would you do like shade cloth or greenhouse or just straight
What do
in
you,
the ground?
definitely in the ground, but
Have
No.
you heard of Hugo culture?
Hugo culture, no, I'll have to look
Right.
up that.
So Hugo culture is a method where you use big logs and wood material. It could even be decomposing, just anything you have around. I noticed
Yeah, from gumbo
on
limbo.
your driveway in that anything, hardwood, softwood, doesn't matter.
Only.
Yeah. On my drive in the driveway, I noticed there's some fallen trees off to each side. If they were cut in maybe 6 to 8 foot lengths, so you lay those down, right? You make like a little, almost like a triangular, double-sided hill, and then you put leaf material, lots of leaves, sticks, things on top of that. Then you bring your soil, and you build up your soil like a
On
big
top of
hill
that.
on top of all of that, and that's where you put your vegetables. What I like to do is put papaya trees every maybe 8 or 10 feet, and those give you a little shade,
Oh, yeah.
right? So then under that you put your sweet peppers or habaneros, whatever you want to put. If you want to put climbing plants, then you need some stakes, or you could do the wire lines for tomatoes or cucumbers.
You said every 6 feet
Eight.
papaya?
Yeah,
Eight? Every 8 feet papaya?
Yeah, yeah.
8 to 10.
I love
Just to
papaya.
act as shade, right? Natural shade. Then you don't need a structure with a shade cloth or a greenhouse, because if you don't open too large of an area, the sun won't be hitting it all day. It will just be in the middle of the day when it's straight up. So then in the morning you'll have like the shade from the sun, the partial shade, and then in the afternoon you'll have the partial shade from the other side. So with
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit of shade on top of it, you'll be okay. But you will have to water it if it's vegetables.
All right.
Yeah. So Hugo culture is a nice, I can send you some info on it. It's a nice technique. It retains water really well. You don't have to fertilize, you don't have to give compost, nothing.
Hugo culture.
Hugel, Hugo.
Oh, Hugo.
Hugo culture, and it's spelled with a K. I think it's Hungarian, it's some type of European. I've even done that in beds. in raised beds. So instead of a mound, it's a rectangular bed, which you can build out of anything, lumber, bamboo, anything. So you have your box, right? Even corrugated metal, whatever you want to use to make a raised bed. That way you're not bending down. You can work like at this height, right? You have your soil right here. So your plants are right here. And if you do,
What would be the main height for like the beds?
I would do it like whoever is gonna be mostly maintaining it to be comfortable. You can do
At least your waist height.
any height, yeah.
So you don't suggest direct sowing?
Directly into
Yeah.
vegetables. There will be some issues with ants and whatever has been here for hundreds of years. They're gonna attack those things because most of those things are not heirloom. Most of them are hybrid, crossbred, whatever. Even if you get organic, clean seeds, it's still some type of hybridization or crossbreeding. You could have success with chaya, these native things that are here. You can put it right in the ground. But if you want to do broccoli, fancy peppers, all different type of special tomatoes, I would come off the ground. And those roots don't go more than 18 inches anyway. So you don't need to build a huge bed. That's why I recommend the hugelculture, because instead of getting all this soil to fill a huge bed to your comfortable height, you just fill it with logs and branches and sticks until it's almost more than half full. Then you put your soil in.
Well, how high is the mound that you were mentioning?
The mound would be, usually the mound would be something you'd have to kneel over to.
I like that concept.
Well, then you could have it about, I would say like 2.5 feet, somewhere around there at the center. So like you have like a plateau, the flat part, and then it goes down like this.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
And
Both sides.
very-
Both sides.
Both sides, yeah, both sides. Yeah, and over time you may have to top up the soil, but what the roots will do too is actually hold it all together, and eventually they'll grab onto the logs,
so
and
that
the
is it.
logs are starting to
Decompose.
decompose and give you the mycelium white network. So as that whole garden bed colonizes, now you have these decomposing lumber and biomass that's feeding the roots for your vegetables. You can go years without putting fertilizer, compost, anything.
Good.
Yeah,
Natural.
yeah. You just maybe after a few years, it might need some little bit of maintenance to fix it up, add more material.
Change the post.
Yeah.
Change
And then if you're trying to do broccoli or cauliflower or
Maybe
Thing
more
is
so
that-
lettuce, tomato,
lettuce,
cucumber,
lettuce
kale,
is a little tricky because the
callaloo.
heat. Callaloo, of course, will work, but lettuce and
arugula, watermelon.
watermelon you can do. Yeah.
Watermelon could go direct on the ground, right?
You could put that directly in the ground. This is like the sides of your driveway, right? So what I would do is maybe we'll say 10 or 12 feet on either side, underbrush, just so the bush is like pushed back a little bit, and when you're coming and going, you just see the mature trees.
All right.
It'd be very nice. And then if you want, you can start choosing the thinner areas inside of here to start putting your fruit trees. But you'll have to be mindful of, if there's very big trees close by, you gotta cut them first before they fall on your fruit trees, or you have to cut them and then you have all these obstacles. Like those two are dead, those two gotta come down. Three trees there.
What do you think killed them?
Could be anything, could be just the drought, could be the age. Yeah.
Okay.
They're competing too much for where their roots are going. Yeah. But I would drop those because they will eventually fall either across your driveway, or if they fall that way, they could get tangled, right? And then it would be dangerous to walk in there.
Well, there's really not a lot of space there for like light to come through. It's just a lot of tall canopy trees over here. Or high.
But for example, this area, right? You got the flowers. If you underbrush this, pull out some of those flowers if you want. If you don't want them, just cut them. Take out these trees. You got drop zone right here, here, and here. Right on your driveway, you could drop these. And then you got an area right here of where you could put at least 2 big fruit trees or 3 or 4 smaller ones, like citrus or whatever you want to put in here. Right? So if you go gradually like that, look for the dead trees.
Right.
And underbrushing is quite key because it's hard to see until you're actually there, right? So you're right there where you might plant a tree, and then just observing will teach you a lot. So
Should we focus on underbrushing the whole thing, or just as we work our way out?
I guess
as
you
we
work
go.
your way out, it depends how much you want to plant, like this
A lot.
rainy season.
Well,
If
I
you
don't.
wanna get a lot in this rainy season, then start underbrushing. I would say do as much as you can and get your trees in. Now is a good time. So
Because I see a lot of people, not a lot, but a few people say get the soil prepared because it's probably one of the things that takes. Oh, it doesn't take that long. They say. I think everything else, but I guess kind of lost my train of thought.
for planting the trees.
Oh yeah, they say get the soil together first and then plant, as opposed to planting and then trying to get the soil together. So I guess I don't necessarily need to get the soil together here because
you just need to get the ground prep done. So where you put the young trees, they're safe from falling hazards and stuff, and they got what they need, meaning the mulch and everything that's there,
Sunlight,
right?
sunlight.
There's a little bit of sunlight, right? But also some shade. All these are what they would call native support species. These are all indigenous native trees, and they're feeding the soil, and they're giving you shade, they're giving you protection from high wind. So inside of these small gaps is where you can put your fruit trees, but you just have to be mindful of what goes where. So I would underbrush. Look at the biggest trees that you have,
right.
the tallest and thickest trees you have. What type of trees are they? Do you want them? Do you want that many of them? And now let's plan where we put our fruit trees around those, because anything smaller than the giants can be taken out before you plant. And that's a way that you could plant this, because this is a jungle. It's a forest already. So you do have to do quite a bit of work to turn it into a food forest, unless you're going to plant mostly just small shade thriving trees, which you're planting. You want to plant a little bit of everything.
Yes.
So I would say you have to quite aggressively underbrush, and then look at your secondary growth, which is like young trees like this that are thin and not too tall.
Right.
If there's anything valuable there, keep it. Otherwise, those gotta go too, because that's the space for where you'll put your trees. Even just this little area right here, right? For example, keep nothing really that important there until the cohoon,
Yes.
right? And the big ones there. So in this area right here, pretty much center can go a nice fruit tree, or 2 coconuts, right?
Yes.
So that's how I would recommend starting to go in.
Got it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Every area is just its own like little zone to consider. And then you have more clearing here, which is good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'll just
So this little section in the middle here has probably about 5 or 6 different fruit trees. There's a bus here that has some of the stingless bees that create the manuka honey.
oh well.
I'm not sure what the technical name for them are, but I like to kind of keep those and maybe move them somewhere else.
Kailangan ko that like somebody who is
Central Farm
who is
people.
knowledgeable.
Okay,
of
bring
it.
them
He
or-
has these ones and the Africanized trees.
Okay. Yeah, get an expert in if you want to
Yeah.
relocate them, but
He
definitely
does the
keep them
boxes
here.
and everything.
Keep them here because they'll pollinate everything. And
Yeah,
you
they
can
help.
get honey too.
Ah,
Yeah. So here is like this, not as much work to get fruit trees in, because this is all just secondary growth.
so I should probably just
So-
start most of the fruit trees up here, then
Yeah.
back there to start my garden.
Leave your buffer for the road front privacy.
Yes.
That's what I would recommend. and then someone has logged this already, right? Because there was huge trees here, just like there was there.
Ah,
So your work is kind of easier here, because you can clear amongst the big trees here,
Huh?
see where your gaps are to plant your fruit. So this is an easy place to start.
good to know.
Yeah.
This is the Caimito, he said.
That
Caimito, that's purple or green.
But they
Purple.
have another one that basically looks the same, but the ikaw like wali sticky
Yeah.
fruit like this, not big.
It's probably the bush one, like the native one.
Oh, must be.
The
But it
old
looks
one.
the same like this.
Yeah.
Now that you're saying that it is, no.
Well, Byron told me that.
Oh, he
Bronze.
they lived in the jungle more than
Yeah.
Bronze underside, that's what gives it away.
Purple.
In the sun, it will like almost glisten like bronze.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's how you know it's Caimito, star apple. There's a purple one and a green one, and there's some native varieties too that are not as tasty.
And that coconut tree right there is,
Yeah.
I guess, how do we get that to, because I didn't plant those,
So that looks like a dwarf actually.
you think?
Yeah, that looks like a dwarf coconut tree.
it's a good one then.
Ah,
You just need to
And you
clean.
got some bananas here.
okay.
Those you could move. Do you have bananas anywhere else?
No,
Uh,
I think
yeah.
These would be wise if we move them close to the house, not
Yeah.
too far.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's some up front, I believe. There's a citrus tree up there.
So you know with the bananas, right? So anything that's throwing out leaves low to the ground, water sucker
Okay.
won't bear. Tall, straight, and leaves are high, this will bear. This is like the male part of the plant. So when they throw out the suckers, what they want to look for is a sucker that grows like a spear. It goes high, 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 high without leaves opening. It will come up to here, sometimes even higher, and it will just look like a spear. That's the one that you propagate, that you pull out and plant.
Ah,
These are water suckers. These will never amount to anything. They struggle for years and nothing will happen to these. So that's just the banana plant's way of storing water in case there's drought. It pulls water from this, kills
Oh.
this,
The other one.
and keeps this alive.
I see.
But if you want production, you keep these only. So
Okay.
this and this is kind of suffering here, so we'll leave this here. See, the original one, or the last one that bared, this is it right here. It fell over.
Ah.
See? So now this is a sucker coming out of it, and this is another sucker coming out of it. So the perfect one to propagate is this one,
This one.
because this can stay here, and you can come back later and see what more you could do here.
Well, we can like cut it and then plant it deep.
These just put a cross on them like this so they don't grow back, because this is just gonna take away nutrients and plant
From the main.
from the main one.
Main.
Yeah. And then this guy here, I'll show you how to propagate this. It's quite hard in there. See this? There was probably so much fruit on this one that it uprooted the whole root ball.
Got it.
So you just want to bury it a couple inches, and from all these little
Like what, like a 4 inches?
3 inches under the ground,
Mm.
soft soil on top, and then from all these little holes it will root,
The roots.
and then the leaves will come out nice and clean, not diseased.
So 2 to 3 inches
Yeah,
underneath, and then
yeah, this
Cover
will
the
go
hole.
underneath, and this top will be 2
showing
to 3 inches underneath the soil.
underneath
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
the whole thing.
I think you
Yeah.
said just
No. The whole thing will be buried, and on top you have like this much soil.
No, I understand.
And that's not a rush. Like it could even stay out for a day or two,
Let's do it there.
Yeah.
We'll come back here
Okay.
whenever you
for
want.
tomorrow.
Yes. All right.
Probably gonna be much easier to take out.
I got me park.
Yeah, they're too close together,
Too close?
but they look like dwarfs.
Oh,
They look like they're dwarf.
too
Because
close.
you see where the little mesh stuff is,
Yes.
right, almost at the ground. See, you don't see that, my friend, on the tall
On the
one.
regular one. Yeah, that's true.
That's dwarf.
Huh.
Those two are dwarfs,
Interesting.
and maybe the other ones too. That one over there, we can go look at.
You said we go a tree on the other side.
Oh yeah, you guys try it yet?
No, we want to clean it tomorrow.
Okay. Right now is the season, so maybe it should have, right?
He said
Yeah, there's a few. And I think this is a plum tree that we kind of accidentally knocked over.
Yeah.
That one there is another plum.
Yeah, the coconut back there. That big one, that one might be.
Tall one.
Yeah. Do we go this way or?
We can go around here, or we can cut through whatever. Here's a craboo
Oh yeah.
on the corner here.
Sabu season just passed.
Still green.
Uh-huh.
See over here.
Nice. Tart and sour. A little bit sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Not bad. Yes, it is.